about everything. Play music in between. Tune in and enjoy Chad's underground scene. Talking music, you know what I mean. Tune in and enjoy Chad's underground scene.
Welcome to Chad's Underground Scene. 1 year anniversary special, part 2. Wow, it's been an amazing year. So much stuff, so many people, so much music, so fun to do this show. I enjoyed all the guests and had so much enjoyment just reminiscing and talking about music and talking about things we have done together in the past as well, because a lot of my guests are old friends that I've had for years. So we're back in the South Bay, and we had William McCormick, who flew in from New Orleans, and he was out here, and I saw that he was out here, so I hit him up and did a show with him, and then I went out to Orange County and Carlos Marx. Carlos Showtime Marx. I did a show with him. And Larry Hernandez. And then down to Venice with Sky Willie.
You never want to listen, you always have to win. It's like you're on a mission, you never give in. You always say you're right, but you can't say you're wrong. That's why it makes me crazy, that's why I wrote this song. I said, die on that hill, I've had my fill. I said, die on that hill and be lonely. It's time to lay down for me, forgive me for your sins. Listen to all your friends now, don't always have to win. Now let's get together, it's all been so long. Only answer now is to listen to my song. I said, die on that hill, I've had my fill. So die on that hill and be lonely. Guitar! You're all in. You were there and you didn't know where you've been. Make the right decisions, time will come along. Nothing lasts forever, that's why I wrote this song. You always say you listen, you think it is your fate. When we plan something, you always sure late. Time to listen careful to the meaning of this song. You say you're alright, but I know you're dead wrong. I said, die on that hill, I've had my fill. Die on that hill and be lonely. I said, die on that hill, I've had my fill. I said, die on that hill and be lonely. She's got a man on the side, and she's with him today, and it probably won't die, but it sure feels that way. She used to be strong, I used to be tough. She used to be pretty, and now she's pretty fucked up. Oh, pretty fucked up. Up now. She used to be pretty, now she's pretty fucked up. But you know people change. Sometimes that's people gone. Oh, maybe that's good. I can't help me. I might just throw up. She used to be pretty. Now she's pretty fucked up. Sing it! Pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up now. She used to be pretty. Now she's pretty fucked up. Take it, Jimmy! Now a long time ago, she made me feel this way, and I asked for forgiveness, and I asked her to stay, and she said that she loves me, and she made me feel good. Well, it made me feel giddy. Now I'm pretty fucked up. Oh, pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up now. Pretty. Now she's pretty fucked up. Oh, pretty fucked up. I'm pretty fucked up now. You used to be pretty. Now I'm pretty fucked up. Now I'm pretty fucked up. Now I'm pretty fucked up. Now I'm pretty fucked up.
Then, guess what time it was? Time for St. Patrick's Day special. So I had a St. Patrick's Day special, and just to go back in history, when the pandemic started, I was supposed to be playing at South by Southwest on St. Patrick's Day. And I was fortunate enough before that to play the Peninsula Tap House on the Saturday before, and that's when they started all of the shutdowns. And when I got home from the show, I found out that all my shows were canceled in South by Southwest. So that ended up being my last show until this year. And amazing. So I did a special, St. Patrick's Day special. Up next, this is the first of several shows that I did from two different locations. I filmed my part of the show, and then the other person that's on my show, they filmed from the location that they lived in. Pretty interesting concept, and it worked out really well, so I continued to do it. And I am going to continue to do it as the show progresses forward. So the first one I filmed was from Utah, and that was Levi Allerton. I did the show with him. I filmed one with, I filmed my half with Corky, and he's going to do that when he gets around to it, because he ended up moving to Oregon and moving back to Utah, so he's been super busy. You'll be seeing his episode soon. If not, you'll be seeing him on tour with me, because looks like things are back open up again, and I'm probably going to be touring soon, and Corky will be joining me on guitar, and maybe Levi will come out and do some percussion. And the next one was in Odessa, Missouri, and that was a great show. It came out really well. It was interesting how to figure out how to do that. So I filmed my part, and then I wrote a script on the questions and what to answer, and Terry Lee Whetstone was my guest on the second one, and it worked out so well that I decided I want to keep doing it. So enjoy some of the scenes from that. Okay, guess what? We're back at the Doll Hut. This time it was a little bit different format. So I came in and I was playing and another band was playing, and I filmed the live footage from the show of us playing, and then I took them outside of the Doll Hut and we did an interview outside. And it came out really well. I enjoyed it. So I had the Functional Lunatics first, and several weeks after that, I had Her Wicked Jones, which will be the first person that's been on Chad's Underground Scene that had a return engagement, and that was Candy Graham, Candy Half Graham. She's in Her Wicked Jones, and she came back on the show again with them. Okay, now we're to episode 39. So, man, we've gone through a lot of episodes. This one was really special to me because it was with Bernie Deal and Jarman. And Bernie Deal, during this, he suffered a catastrophic motorcycle accident. Barely survived. I think he had over 10 operations and endless rehab. And he told me he was ready to start playing again. He was trying to get his body ready, and that he was able to do percussion. He said, I can play bongos. He goes, I can play the drums, but I can't play a full-on set, full-on drums and for an hour. I can play for several minutes, but I'm getting stronger and stronger. So my first chance that he said he was ready, I had a special show with him and Jarman is also somebody else who suffered a catastrophic motorcycle accident and has recovered. But he's still not 100% and probably will never be, but he's back playing the drums. So playing shows now, we're using both of them, both Jarman and Bernie, and it's been great because Bernie has had a chance to come up front and sing, and it's a sight to see. It's awesome. And then we're doing a lot of acoustic shows. Lots of fun. So on this show, you had Jarman and Bernie, and you could see their spirits were up because so much fun hanging out with them and being together them.
All right. 1, 2, 3. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. Running all night and my mouth's dry. Man, suck it out and that's the right. Try to get bad, I don't want to sleep. You chose tonight. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. 2 cartels, one to drive. Nothing but him to keep us alive. 6 around paradise. Then we flip the death. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. Could only make it to Vegas on time. Running all night and my mouth is dry. Man, sucker out and that's the life. Traffic is bad and I won't sleep. 2 shows tonight. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. 2 cartels and 1 to drive. Nothing but him to keep us alive. 6 up around paradise. Then we flip to death. If I could only make it to Vegas on time. If I could only. Yes.
Now it was time to get out of town. I had a few shows set up, and it was just time to get out and open my wings and do something. So I went to Nashville, and I was also there talking to some people about the Extreme Tour. It's a tour I'm going to be going on, and wonderful tour. It's a tour that they set up for the underserved communities, and they're going to be going out and playing all areas and including all the underserved. They're going to be able to come to the concert for free and see bands And a lot of those bands are pretty well-known bands come out and play. So I can't wait for that. While I was in Nashville, guess what? My friend Danny Dean, he calls me up and tells me, hey, you need a ride from the airport? I can come pick you up. And I go, that's great, that's exciting. So I couldn't wait to see him, and big surprise. I come out, I'm waiting at the curb, and up comes a car, and guess who's driving? Jeff Molesky, my friend Jeff Molesky, who has recorded, I believe, at least five, maybe 6 Big Mess records. I guess 5 Big Mess and 1 Shillelagh Brothers record. And amazing engineer, amazing producer. So while I was there, I did a couple shows with them.
Blue, that'll win your heart. She's got a great big smile that'll tear you apart. She's so clean, that Chelsea G. She looks straight in your eyes, make your heart skip a beat. Now you find yourself dancing with 2 left feet. So clean, that Chelsea G. She's so clean, that Chelsea G. She's so mean, that Chelsea G. She said, don't worry, Daddy, it's gonna be alright. Take it, Daddy. Down. She'll keep you on the run, tell you not to worry, that's just for fun. She's so clean, that Chelsea G. She's so clean, that Chelsea G. She's so mean, that Chelsea G. Don't worry, Daddy, it's gonna be alright. One more time. I said she's so clean, that Chelsea G. She's so mean, that Chelsea G. She said, don't worry, Daddy, it's gonna be alright. I said, she's so clean, that Chelsea G. Said, she's so mean, that Chelsea G. She said, don't worry, Daddy, it's gonna be alright.
All right. And I did several shows with some of the people that are going to be going on the tour as well, going on the Extreme Tour. And such talent, amazing talent. So you'll be able to enjoy Marcus and Marquito and Elijah and Justin as well. Great times, great shows. And while we were there, I went with Elijah and Justin, and we visited Johnny Cash's grave. What an amazing feeling. You go there, you can just feel the energy of Johnny Cash and June Cash and his whole family. And you could just feel the music and the energy. It's amazing. So I went there, and we pulled out our guitars, me and Elijah, and we played some music. It was amazing. We played some Johnny Cash songs, and you could just feel him coming right out of your fingers and your throat as you sang. It was amazing. So enjoy a little video here of of us singing some Johnny Cash. Yeah, here we are. Johnny Cash's great song. My name is Sam Hall. Sam Hall. My name is Sam Hall. Is Sam Hall. My name is Sam Hall. And I hate you one and all. I hate you one and all. Damn your eyes. I killed the man, they said, so they said. I killed the man, they said, so they said. I killed the man, they said, and I smashed in his head. I left him laying dead. Damn his eyes. Yeah. I must go, I must go. A swinging I must go, I must go. A swinging I must go. You critters down below. Yeah, Sam, I hate you so. Damn your eyes. I saw Molly in the crowd, Saw Molly in the crowd, I saw Molly in the crowd, hollered right out loud, hey there Molly, ain't you proud? Damn your eyes. Well, that sheriff, he came too. He came too. The sheriff, he came too. He came too. The sheriff, he came too. And he said, Sam, how are you? I said, Sheriff, how are you? Damn your eyes. My name is Samuel, Samuel. My name is Samuel, Samuel. My name is Samuel. I'll see you all in hell. I'll see you all in hell. Damn your eyes. Yeah. Oh, you lift up my soul. You lift up my soul. You lift up calling to your name till I give it all to you. Things will never change. When I finally got down on my knees, began to pray, you showed up in the most beautiful way. You lived down my soul. You lived down my soul. You lived down with your love.
For now, oh Lord, are a shield for me, my glory and the lifter of my head. 1,000 times I cried out, 1,000 times more. He's been there for me, a present help that my hopes is friend.
You lived up down my soul. You lift down my soul with your love. Oh, you lift up my soul. You lift up my soul.
Oh, yes, you do, yes, you
You lift up my soul
do.
with your love. Yeah, you lift up my soul. You lift up my soul.
Every time, every time.
You lift up my soul with your love, yeah. You lift up my soul. You lift up my soul. You lift up my soul
With your love.
with your love.
Oh, yes, you
You lift up my soul.
Then it was off to New York. Off to New York to see my daughter's graduation. Amazing. She did a graduation online, so we went and we enjoyed it at her house and celebrated her graduation from college. And while I was there, I played a couple shows. One at the Caffeine Underground. It was interesting because while I was there is when they decided to completely open up. So on Monday, Tuesday, everyone was wearing masks, and on Wednesday, they said we're opening up on Wednesday. And the very next day, boom! Most people took the masks off, and there were still quite a few people with them on, but everybody just went along with what was going on, and if people were worried, they moved away. If people were worried, also I saw a lot of people put a mask on because they saw somebody else was a little bit uptight about it. But it was nice to see how everybody was figuring and navigating through how they're going to open things back up in New York. While I was there, I set up in the middle of this park a show to do with Glauco and Severine. And Severine is the producer and director and of one of my videos called Stop What You're Doing that was on my last album, Legend. And so we talked about her because she is underground. My show's about art, it's about film, it's about music. It seems mostly about music because that's what I'm the most into, but it's about the underground, right? And underground is everything. And she's all about underground film. She does underground films. She filmed my video and produced my video, and she's also done quite a few films, and they're great. They're great. And then Glauco is a dancer, so he's in the underground scene dancing, and he's in a lot of the videos with her as well as her dancing, and she has several other friends. It's amazing. It's amazing what they've put together. It's a great production company. And now to episode 46 and 47. These were two of my favorite shows because it was with Don Bolles. And I can't think of a more colorful human being than Don Bolles. He is just always positive, always fun, and has 10 million things to talk about all at once. It's just so fun to watch and so fun to be part of. And it's always fun to go and hang out with him. I'll just go hang out at his place and play records and listen to records. And And he does it as if he's DJing to a complete club. He goes behind the turntables, check, listen to this one, this is great, listen to this. And on my show we did some of that. It's so fun. And then he is such a good musician, he just jumped right in and played some guitar. Didn't even know the song. He goes, let's go through it once, I'll have it. And boom, he did. So he had so much to say and so much going on in his life now and throughout his life. I mean, he's always busy in music, always doing something. He always has 10, 20 projects going at once. So, fun show. Enjoy some of the scenes from this show.
Yes. I know you really liked it, so you should.
We're hanging out in Hollywood. The scene is cool and underground. At 10 o'clock we get our start. By midnight we play our part. We're like vampires, we come out at night. The zombie zoo is in our sight. Death rock punks and the tragically hip. You know I never get sick of it. Our late night friends, they will unite. We'll find a club that's so right. Johnny and the Dingbats, they will play. They'll play the scream or the lingerie. Like vampires, we come out at night. The zombie zoo is in our sight. Death rock punks and the tragically ill. You know we never get sick of it. Did it? It's getting dark and we wake. Sunset Gower, Hell's Gate, zombie sluts from hell. They'll be next. No one ever knows their sex. We're like vampires, we go out at night. Release the bats is in our sight. Death rock punks and tragically hip. You know we never get sick of it. We're like vampires, we come out at night. The zombie zoo is in our fight. Death rock punks and tragically hip.
Remember, I never get sick of it. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're getting close to the end of 1 year of Chad's Underground Scene. So I went down to the west side and did a show with Sally Yu and Boop. And very informative show. He showed me about some special drums that he had that were traditional African drums, and he played them, and he told us all about how you're supposed to play these drums. Awesome show, and then
Come on now.
Yes. Not too far from there, I met my friend Benedict Brydern, and he is the violin player on my new album coming out called Not Alone. And we just had a great time. We just hung out in his studio, and we talked about music, talked about the world, and just played some fun songs together. And then he played some of his original music, and we listened to some of his albums. He gave me one to take home, and it's so fun. Awesome album. So make sure you get out there and find some of Benedict Brydern's music. It is awesome. And then, here we are, wrapping up the year. My special guest is Casey Royer from DI. And once again, so much going on with Casey Royer, and so many years of great underground music and great things. And then another person that has so much to say. He just, you could talk to him all day and he would never tire. So we hung out, played songs, and just talked about the whole history of Casey Royer from the beginning all the way till today, and what he's up to today with the Radolescents and DI and everything that he's doing today.
Let's go beat on the Brad.
With a baseball bat.
1, 2, 3, 4. Beat on the Brad, beat on the Brad, beat on the Brad with a baseball bat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh oh. Beat on the Brad, beat on the Brad, beat on the Brad with a baseball bat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh oh. What can you lose? What can you lose? With a brat like that always on your back. What can you lose? Lose. Beat on the brat, beat on the brat with a baseball bat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh oh. Beat on the brat, beat on the brat, beat on the brat with a baseball bat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh oh. Dee Ramone. Yeah. What can you lose? What can you lose? With a brat like that always on your back. What can you lose? What can you lose? Everything. Yes.
Such a great year. So that concludes the 1 year anniversary shows of Chad's Underground Scene. That was the 1 year special edition part 2. Next week we'll be back to Chad's Underground Scene with the new guests. Hope you enjoyed this 2-part session. Remember, it all starts in the underground.
We talk about everything, play music in between. Till